guys, so today's video is going to be a review on Real Techniques new brushes that came out. I think they came out sometime in December. They are the Bold Metals collection. I have every single brush that they have out right now. These were sent to me, but only because they were sent to me doesn't mean I'm not going to tell you my honest opinion, because there is some hits and some misses for me in this collection. Also, the reason that they are clean is not because I haven't used them. I just did not want to come and film a video with dirty brushes for you guys. So I have used these. They have been washed a few times, but I didn't want to have them dirty for this video because then they won't look as pretty. So these Real Techniques brushes are not like your other Real Techniques brushes. These are more of a higher end. They are more luxe. They definitely look and feel more expensive. Just one brush. The handle not only looks amazing having the rose gold and, you know, the silver and the gold, but they feel more expensive for sure. They are, I would consider them a higher end brush because of the price point, are definitely not the price point of the other Real Techniques brushes. So I'll go brush by brush and tell you guys what I think. The first brush I have is the brush 100, which is the Arch powder brush. This retails for $25, and this is one of my favorite brushes. It is a little bit smaller for a powder brush comparison to their other powder brush. The bristles are different. Synthetic brush, all of them are, which are pretty good because we don't want to harm any animals or anything like that. But I love the fact that it isn't super huge. Sometimes when I apply it on my T-zone and things like that, when you have such a big brush, it'll get on my eyebrows and things like that. I like the fact that this is smaller, and I just love it. I just do my T-zone. It sets pretty good. It picks up the product really good. There's hardly any fallout. So this is definitely one of my favorite brushes. The next brush I have is the 101, a triangle foundation brush. This retails for $23.99. This is probably, it is my least favorite brush. I didn't think that it was good for foundation. I have their Face Expert brush, and I think this is a higher performance brush than this was. I think it's very innovating, the fact that, you know, it has a taper and it's triangle, but I just felt like it left the foundation too streaky. And then I was like, okay, what else could I use it for? And I could probably pick up powder and try to set my eyes with this, but this wasn't something, I think it's innovating, but it wasn't something that is going to be a holy grail. I'm probably not even really going to use this because I didn't feel like it would, I don't know, I just didn't feel like the bristles will pick up the foundation well enough. I try to use it for contouring because I do cream contour, and when I was picking up the product and applying it, it just applied it really blotchy. This brush was just such a miss for me. It looks beautiful though, but I wouldn't recommend this brush at all. I just don't think that it's a high performance. I think if you want a Real Techniques brush, if you have the Real Expert brush, you're good with this. The next brush is a blush brush. This is the number 300. It retails for $23.99. This is a blush brush. So normally when I have a blush brush, I kind of like my bristles and the head of the brush to be bigger, but I was highly surprised how much I enjoy the fact that it wasn't that big, because when I applied the brush to the apples on my cheek, it was just perfect. It wasn't overwhelming. It didn't get all over the cheek. It was just perfect, and I was able to build it up and move the product around so much better. This is one of my favorite brushes too, just because it's easy to pick up product. Like the blush with this was just look so good, you guys. It would look so good. And I'm surprised because I didn't think that I would like something that it would be so small. Normally for a blush brush, they're around this size or a tad bit smaller. You can see quite the difference. But I really think this is a good brush just to apply to the apples of the cheeks and just to be very, 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 very precise on how you apply your brush. This is one of my favorites, so I definitely recommend this. The next brush retails for $25.99. This is the brush 301, which is their contour brush, which is the brush that I was more excited about. But it's also a miss for me. I have tried to love this brush. I have tried to love it because it just looks amazing. But even with powder, to powder contour, I just felt like it just left it really blotchy. And then when I was using cream contour, it just felt like it was too hard to blend. It did have a pro, which was when I was contouring with cream, it left a very precise line if you like that really harsh contour. But to me, the brush itself, at first I thought it was because I didn't wash them right when I started using them. I just got so excited. But after a few washes, I thought that it would improve and maybe, I mean, the bristles did soften up, but it didn't for me do, it's just not the best contour brush. I still think that you could probably contour better with the Face Expert brush because the bristles are softer than this, and I don't know, it's just easier. This was too hard for me. It's cute, it's freaking adorable, but yet again I don't like it. The next one that I have is the 200 brush. This is an oval eyeshadow brush. I love this brush, you guys. This brush is amazing to pick up powder, like to pick up the shadow and to apply over the lid, to highlight, even to blend a little bit. This brush will do it all. It's one of my favorites too. Is just amazing. This retails for $15.99, which is kind of a lot for a shadow brush compared to their other Real Technique brushes that retail for like $7 or $8. But this is a good brush. This is amazing. Another brush that I like, it's the number 201. It retails for $50.99. This is a pointed crease brush. This is pretty good. So this brush right here, it's tapered, but when you pick a product and you apply it to the crease, it will give you a very nice, effortless cut crease. I was very impressed because at first I was like, yeah, I don't know. But once I put it on and I just started to do a cut crease, it was so easy. It was really effortless. So I definitely recommend this. It kind of looks, if you really look at it, it looks like a thick pencil brush, but it does so much more than that. So I definitely recommend this brush. The last one I have is their number 202, which is an angle liner brush. Retails for $15.99. This is quite an improvement for their last angle brush because their other collection, to me, the brush was too thick. It was my least favorite brush from their other line, and this one's quite an improvement. It's definitely more precise. The only thing that I kind of don't like a little bit is that this portion's a little bit thick. But other than that, like this right here, I just felt like was a little bit uncomfortable. Other than that, this brush does amazing. You can use it for your brows. You can use it to do your eyeliner. I really, really, really like this brush. This one, maybe when I washed it, it's not the cleanest because I've used it quite a lot. But it's a really good eyeliner brush. For $15.99, I think it's pretty good because I have a couple of MAC ones that cost around the same, and so do a couple of Sigma ones too. So I really like it, especially if you want to do like a really nice wing eyeliner. This will work really good. And those are all the new Real Techniques Bold Metal brushes. I enjoy playing with them. Like there are some hit and misses. For the most part, I like all of them. I think I only had 2 misses, so that's pretty good. But it is a more luxury line, so that's why they're a little bit more pricey. They wash really well. I haven't had any fallout with the bristles or anything like that, so that's always the plus. And yeah, I mean, I really wish that contour brush would have worked for me. But that is it, you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't, and I shall see you guys later. Bye.